Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to the channel. Season 10 is fast approaching in Apex Legends. We've gotten the first of 3 teasers that we're going to be seeing leading up until season 10, and I'm extremely excited to take a look today. So yesterday on Twitter, Apex actually released a little trailer that gave us our first little look at what potentially could be the next legend. In addition, we got some serious things going on in World's Edge, some natural disasters kind of taking place, and we're going to be taking a look at everything today. But first up, before we get into it, I wanted to start off by taking a look at this trailer and kind of reacting to it with all of you, because this is where everything gets started. Well, not really reaction, but more so an educated analysis. Take a look at this. It's very interesting. If you're not on Twitter, you definitely haven't seen it yet.
Long ago, there lived a young princess who was blind. This pained the king and queen, so they kept the princess locked in her room to keep her safe from the dangers
parents.
of the world. One day, a young man passed under her window, singing. His voice drifted through her window and wrapped around her heart, and they fell in love. The young man asked her to keep a candle lit for him.
What a sweet gesture, right?
That night to spirit her away.
A sweet gesture.
The king and queen, however, were listening, and out of fear of losing their daughter, they captured the young man and locked him away.
Okay. So just from this teaser right here, I'm gonna be honest, my first initial impressions on it were like kind of Egyptian, a theme or Egyptian vibe, but very quickly I realized it's not the case. We'll get into it as we go on today, but it's definitely from a Middle Eastern kind of setting, I guess you could say. So obviously the princess, she was blind, the parents extremely overprotective, and this innocent man has been locked up because he was falling in love with this girl, and so he's now in a dungeon. We have no further information on him until, you know, more teasers come out. But I don't know, man, I get strange feelings. He could get very upset. I mean, I'd be upset. I'd be furious, no matter I'd be livid. But yeah, we're gonna hop into game, because once again there's some cool things going on in World's Edge, and we will take a look and see what's up. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, our first stop at our exploration site is gonna be Countdown. Here's a little message here. We gotta survive. We'll fend off any enemies here first, and hopefully all things go well. It actually looks pretty clear. All right, beautiful. All right, he landed on it. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna send over to him really quick. I don't think he grabbed it yet. There's a little message that the season 10 legend has left us. I got a couple theories on it. Not exactly how sure it's gonna work, but it's right here. This is it, man. I'm gonna try to read it. I'm gonna get on top and hold up. Get on top of this guy. There we go. And take a little crouch. Come on, Pathfinder, get it together. I'm just gonna read it. It says Hammond Robotics. Push or press to unlock. It says Hammond Robotics on it. So we're gonna click it. From Bilal Memo 026. I have no idea what that said. That was way too quick. There was a bunch of writing on it. There was like a little message and everything. But yeah, I think that's it. That's the video. All right, so I've opened the message up, and it says from Bilal, memo number 026. Whole world's shaking. Finally got Hammond to run tests. Why is no one else freaking out? He finally got Hammond to run some tests. Interesting. Now, I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. You know, based on the trailer that we got from that little the moth in the fire or whatever. This is unfortunate. My teammate died. I probably should have solo queued, but I'm not gonna lie, I didn't solo queue just in case, you know, I actually survived past this teaser. Then I might actually want to win the game, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Anyways, we're gonna go to some tunnels because there's been some rumbling around. Now, the message that we got from Bilal, that's actually the name of a lead narrative designer over at Respawn. And his ethnicity, he's from the United. I have his Twitter bio here. I'll read it out for y'all. It says, employee at Hammond Robotics. The message did say, from Hammond Robotics. He's a narrative designer on the Play Apex team, and he is Muslim. He is a first-generation Canadian with Indian descent who grew up in the United Arab Emirates. So who knows? There is a potential that, you know, the next legend could be of Middle Eastern background. That could be really cool. Definitely getting those vibes from that little trailer, the moth and the fire and all that. But apparently there's some eruption that's been taking place in these caves. I don't know if it's gonna go down, but there's definitely some Yes, okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting, man. It is kind of giving me the spooky schmagookies. I mean, is it gonna activate again? Hold up. I'm gonna get out of the cave and then I'm gonna go walk back in. Maybe it's like a, you know, an area activated. Because it was like up in the ceiling there, and I know you can go up into these pipes. Come on, happen again for me. Let's get right up in these pipes here. Let's maybe give the ceiling a little shooting. A little punchy wunchy. It's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Now, he said that Hammond is finally doing some testing. There's some ground shaking going on in the world. I don't know if maybe they're now capable of controlling natural disaster in the Apex games, because I mean, if you think of the Hunger Games, I remember, you know, they used to be like really, really big back when I was a kid. And the whole crazy part about the Hunger Games, which is essentially what the Apex games are, you know, everybody dives in, it's the last one to survive, but they had control over everything in the Hunger Games, not just the outcome of where the weapons spawn, where, you know, supplies spawn, and where the players spawn, but they also have control of the weather, and they have control of the natural disasters that could take place, you know, massive storm wildfires that might put you on a complete detour, even if your destination is in a certain area. So that could really shake things up. I think that could actually be really cool gameplay wise. World's Edge has been the same now, and honestly it would be really, really nice to see like just some new crazy things go down. I think World's Edge of all the maps has the most capabilities for just different crazy things to happen throughout our, you know, gameplay experience. I feel like I don't got many weapons. This is kind of scuffed, but I know that there's one more cave over in the geyser. And do I have heals for this? I got 2 syringes. I think I'm gonna eat the storm just to try to go track it down and, you know, take a look. Now, another theory that I had, and, you know, let me know if this one adds up. It may be a bit of a stretch, but the next legend's name, I doubt it will be Bilal. But, I mean, there is a possibility and a chance that that could be the next legend's name, or, you know, maybe a nickname of the new legend. Another theory that I had with the shaking tunnels is, you know, Hammond's doing some testing, but Hammond is heavily intertwined when it comes to Revenant, when it came to Forge, and here we go. There's the shaking again. Look at it. Lots of shaking in these caves, man. I tell ya, it is kind of spooky. But from the little trailer that we watched before we got started today, he was locked up into a prison from the princess's parents. Now, once again, completely psycho. Don't agree with that. Imagine lighting a candle for a boy and then your parents lock up that boy. Like, he get thrown in a dungeon. But if you guys think of it, dungeons, where are they normally located? If you play Warzone, where is the gulag located? It's always underground. The dungeon is always underground. So what happens if the legend is underground? What happens if they're doing some tests on him and his abilities have some earthquake shattering, mind bending, environment changing potentials? You know what I mean? The title of that little trailer was The Moth and the Fire, or something along those lines. It had fire and moth in the title. So I don't know if those will play a factor into like the new legend potentially, or maybe even some map changes. It just seems nature-esque, you know, fire, moth, you know, one with Mother Nature. All of my little hypotheses today are a little bit of a stretch, but I mean, we got to go off anything, you know what I mean? So we got the world shaking, We got the little message. Hammond's doing some testing. Another thing to note is that Bilal's Twitter bio once again said he's an employee at Hammond Robotics. So, I mean, maybe the message was just from him. Maybe I think that since he is a narrative designer over at Apex, and you know, Apex is always really big on ethnicity and, you know, just kind of like the legends backgrounds and all that, it's got to mean something. And I really do think he could have a Middle Eastern background, this new legend. If you watched my video earlier this week as well, by the way, I'd like to apologize for the fact that we have found absolutely nobody yet. We have 0 engagements this game, but I'm kind of cool with it. It kept my exploration process kind of smooth. But at the EA State of Play for the Future of FPS event, it has been announced that the newest legend is most definitely a male. It is a guy. So from the trailer that we saw, we know it's not the princess that's the focus here. It's the boy who was locked up for, you know, singing to the princess. He is potentially the focus here and could be the next legend. We have triple take. Ooh. Yeah, I'd like to hear all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. Go crazy. Give me your theories. I think the thing I'm most curious about, though, is whether or not the... Hold up. We got a rampart over there. 69. Of course, the 69. I really wonder if the earthquake effect in the tunnels there, if that was part of what could potentially be the next legend's abilities, or if that was more so... a map change thing. And oh snap, okay, some big snipes here. Oh, we got a knock. Here we go. Big nade hits. Very big nade hits. Ooh. Okay. You know what? We're gonna bail for a sec. No! No! Don't see me, please. Please, 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 please. Woo! Woo! It's spicy. She's spicy. I am 1 HP right now. There's no way I die. I'm telling you, bro. Once people get a crack on you in Apex, it is full send or die, bro. It gets kind of scary. Oh, hello there. 97 in the head. There you go. Eat that, son. I think it's a solo Valkyrie. Ideally, I would like to not push. 69. Valkyrie's over there. 69 on him. This Valk's coming up for me. Okay, well, she's dead. She's dead. Definitely taken out. We'll take these heals. Little bruiser action. It's just me and this other team here. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh sh Would you look at that, bro? Aren't those the most lavish stats you've ever seen? It was definitely a short one today, but nonetheless a very interesting one. I'm very excited for the Season 10 Legend. Definitely excited that World's Edge is getting some map changes as well. It's been the same for a couple seasons, so I'm really happy that it's finally getting shaken up. But we do got some more teasers. I'm pretty sure the next one comes out on the 18th, and then the next one comes out on the 20th. So if you guys don't want to miss that, you guys want to see that, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed the video up until now, you made it this far, leave a like. Really helps out the video. But I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Keep up. Stay blessed. Peace out, everyone.